Well, that was fast because Jill Sarin has officially been fired. Girl, Entertainment Television said, not today, Satan, not today. And they move on and let her go. Girl, I have all the tea because Jill Sarin already broke her silence and you have no idea the things that she said. Girl, we need to talk about it. But before we start, welcome back. I'm the real Andy of Beverly Hills. Welcome to another piece of tea. If you are new here, welcome to a Beverly Troop where I keep it real and I mention it all. So make sure to subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And if you are part of the old crew and you have not done it yet, please go to the notification bell, turn it off, and turn it on again. And if you have some time after you finish this video, go to my other YouTube channel, Pop Smash by The Real Andy, because I drop a new episode of my podcast on Saturday that you do not want to miss. The link is on the description below. Girl, let's talk about this mess. This is like, to be very honest with you, I did not think that it was going to happen. I saw, the stupid things that, Jill Sarin said. I did a whole video about it. So I'll go and watch it, right? And I watched the backlash, right? Every single person was like canceling Jill Sarin. And, you start getting a hint. When you have been in this world for a very long time, you know when something is just backlash and when someone is literally getting canceled, right? And I was like, Jill Sarin is getting canceled, like everyone is like bashing her left and right. Her co-stars, they were all, supporting Bad Bunny. There was a lot of PR damage control. There was a lot of things, and I was like, this is a big, huge cancellation. However, because this is such a big deal for Entertainment Television, in my mind, I was like, is she gonna get really fired over this, or what is going to happen? Or she's gonna be pushed to just make a statement and apologize, or like, how are they gonna really play with this, right? Of course, I keep saying, I always said, like, the right thing is, she needs to be fired. She needs to understand that there is no place in this world for hate anymore, right? And, it is so bad that their show, it's already like being labeled as, the Real Housewives of MAGA, that now you have to add the whole racism and the whole thing over it. Like, you're literally staining all the show, right? So I didn't know what was gonna happen, and then today, a couple hours ago, boom, Entertainment Television literally came forward and they were like, no, baby, no, you are fired, girl. I think Entertainment Television, they were like, look, we are a dying network. This a dying channel. This network is giving us, a second chance. We are putting all of like whatever money we have left on this show to make this happen. You will not take us down with you. Okay? You wanna be a racist piece of shit? Do it. Go. Be you. But you will not take our show down with you. And they fire her. I think the wildest part of all of this is how much hate is on Jill Sarin's heart, because this show was put together by Jill Sarin. Okay, this show, she was the one fighting and trying to sell the show and trying to put it together and convincing everyone and doing the whole thing. Imagine being so freaking entitled that you think that you just get a free pass card to say and do whatever you want to do. This is how unhinged this woman is. Now, let's all remember that this is not the first time that any of this happened, right? In fact, the whole TV history of Jill Sarin has been a mess since she was fired from the Real Housewife of New York. She was on that show for what, 4 or 5 seasons only? And that is crazy, you know, because you would think that she was like an OG that have been there for like 15 seasons or 20 seasons, you know, or something like that. No, she was there for like 5 seasons, like 5 seconds, you know. She was fired in 2011 from the Real Housewife of New York. Then, 11 years later, in 2022, it was said, you know, when the reboot of the Real Housewives of New York happened, it was said that there was going to be another show at the same time. I don't know if you remember this, that it was going to be kind of like, I don't think that was going to be the official name, but it was going to be kind of like Real Housewives of New York Legacy. And it was going to be a show with the OGs, different from the Real Housewives of New York with the new cast, right? Well, the whole thing died because Jill Sarin started demanding a lot of money. And then Bravo was like, you know what? This is a lot of bullshit. We don't need you. We're just going to reboot the show. Bye. So in 2022, her pay demands kill Ronnie Legacy. Then a year later in 2023, Bravo says, and Peacock says like, well, what if we don't do that whole show, but what if we do a Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip and we bring the girls that actually want to be part of the show? And they do it, and they did not invite Jill Sarin, right? Then in 2026, this year, all she had to do after fighting and fighting and fighting was to do the right thing. It's like, are you this dumb that the only thing that you need to do is just stay quiet? Don't bring your hate to the platform. You know, you want to be a Republican, be a Republican. But don't be a crazy ass hating racist bitch on social media. And she couldn't do it because her entitlement did not allow it to do it. Well, Entertainment Television said no more, and they issued a statement. It says, through E, the show's producers, Blink 49 Studios, issue a statement on Tuesday, today, cutting ties with Jill Sarin. And it says, in light of recent public comments made by Jill Sarin, Blink 49 Studios has decided not to move forward with her involvement in The Golden Life. We remain committed to delivering the series in line with our company standards and values. Every single one of the other ladies, they show their support for Bad Bunny and for inclusivity and for love and for unity, you know. Of course, except for Ramona Singer, who must be like literally shaking right now, thinking like that it could happen to her and her big mouth. But she's safe, you know, for now. And she's done. Now, the craziest part is that Jill Sarin, she couldn't even like really take accountability or anything, but she could definitely broke her silence. Yes. So she went on In Touch magazine, and this is the only thing that she said. They didn't even give me a chance. Then she says, I took it down right away. People make mistakes. I am human. No, bitch, what you are is a racist human, okay? That's what you are, baby boo. And what you need is an extensive course on human rights, anti-racism, okay? And how to be a good human being. And maybe a little bit of media training. Girl, it's just so dumb. I'm so sorry. I mean, imagine you go through all of these troubles to be on TV again, and your own ego. She cannot blame anyone other than herself. No one asked her for her opinion about the halftime show, and no one told her to go on social media and put it over there. The halftime show was watched by 134 million people. Most of them the Latino community. Do you think that Entertainment Television wants to mess with the Latino community right now? They want those viewers. plus their allies and supporters. Girl, girl, Jill Sarin is so dumb. I'm so sorry. She wrote it to herself. Like, it is what it is. I don't know. Anyways, ding dong, the racist bitch is gone. So let me know what you guys think on the comments below. How do you feel about this whole situation? And if you're gonna get all the tea related to the Golden Life or any of the other reality TV shows, make sure to like this video, share this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll see you around. See ya. Bye.